Oh my God. Welcome to the crime scene. Hi, and welcome to Anmaree's workshop. My name is Anne Marie, and I love to make things with joy. If you like to make things with joy, or you just like to watch people make things with joy, you have found the right place. Let's get started. Today is my hashtag Friday Sews video. For all you teachers out there, this is my red folder. This is what I've been doing all week. You can sign along or check off in the comments. But this week, Jenny Wisner created hashtag Friday Sews for all the YouTube creators and sewers out here in YouTube land who wanted to kind of keep track of what they were doing the week and also to spy in on other people's workshops and see what they're up to. Jenny came up with a topic every week to get us started talking. As you can see, I don't really need that, but I love it Anyway, today's topic is, what do you love about sewing? Oh my goodness, how long is this video? All right, I have been sewing for a really long time. The first money I ever made was 2 quarters from my mom in Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, for getting my ears pierced. She gave me a quarter for each ear, and I bought my first sewing kit. Who knew? Which I used to thread the needle. My mom let me get away with that, and sew the button on my bed jacket. Now, y'all, you have to be a certain age to remember what a bed jacket was. A bed jacket was a little kind of quilted or tufted jacket that you could wear to bed over your nightgown so that you can kind of sit up in bed and read, and you'd be warm up here, and your nightgown and your pajamas were underneath the blankets. Just an education for those of you who are like millennials or who were born in the 1960s, 70s, or 80s. Anyway, what do I absolutely love about sewing? Just everything. I love the colors. I especially love the creativity. I love how people feel when they receive something that delights them. I love how I feel when something I sew delights me. I love being able to increase my skill, learn new things from other people, talk about fabric, buy patterns, because when I buy patterns, I do try and find them on sale because they're kind of little dreams, as you can see. Am I going to make everything I buy? No, probably not. But for me, it's like buying my pack of chewing gum or my box of donuts. Much better if I stay away from those box of donuts. But I love the idea of it. And believe it or not, I make a lot of things. And I give away and I donate and I get to express myself from sewing. So those are some of the things I absolutely love about sewing. Now let's find out what I've been working on in my workshop. As you might have seen by the introduction to my video, my workshop is a war zone. It is under fire because I am working on Sarah's challenge to me to make her 7 outfits, reversible, with pockets. And I added some other caveats. Sarah's not easy on clothes, y'all. Shh, don't tell her that I said that about her, because she is sunshine. She is lovely, but she's hard on some clothes. So I had to choose patterns and fabric that would work with her. Also, her spirit and her love of colors off the chain. So this is a delight. No matter how crazy the fabric looks, it will not be a problem with Sarah, because Sarah will walk into my closet. Matter of fact, she doesn't buy many clothes. She just comes here and I see her come down to breakfast or come over, and I made it But somehow when she wears it, it's fire. Like she's got the hair, the glasses, the earrings. I didn't even see the outfit looking like that. She will go and shop in my closet and wear all my stuff, and I'm here for it. I absolutely love it. So this week, that's what I've been doing. I have been cutting out, oh, so many things. Let me preface this to say I was armed with Law and Order Criminal Intent. I went through 2 discs this week cutting out things. I have cut out of scrap material sizes 3 through 8 of this dress for Dress a Girl Around the World. I'm going to have to draft some interior pockets for it because this pattern doesn't come with pockets. So I cut those out for the crinkly. Second thing I cut out was about 4 of these rompers by Cynthia Rowley. It's one of Sarah's favorites. She loves it. I decided if I was going to make her 7 things, I wasn't going to reinvent the wheel. The only thing that I have is my haul that I picked up at the shipping company, and I'll show you that pattern. It's the only thing I'm going to try that's different. These are all things I've made before. I've adjusted them. Some are short, some are capri length, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in this bag. But remember, they're reversible, so it's only 2 outfits, 2 items after they're sewn together. The next thing I cut out was McCall's 8245, which was her favorite romper from Christmas. I did not make the I did not cut out the robe because she just wanted the rompers. So I cut one in purple tie-dye with purple on one side. I cut one in blue with superhero stars on it. Trust me, y'all, she'll wear it. She's going to Portland. You know, Portland's weird. She'll wear it. And this green and white fabric that I got from Fabric Mart recently, $1.99 a yard, ITY, and I found this trim, but I'll have to see if it's scratchy for her to put along the neck edge to separate the 2 halves of the reversible outfit. I will do a whole video about reversibility. I'm starting to think about that challenge, y'all. I'm starting to figure some things out. All right, so that's coming soon. Now, the next thing I cut out was a double-sided Valley dress by Pattern Fantastique. Loved it so much, cut one out for myself. And that's going to be in these browns over here. Now, the next dress that I cut out, 1, 2, maybe 2 or 3, are her favorite dress. I'll show you over here what it looks like in Spider-Man colors, red, black, and blue. But I have cut it out in several reiterations that are right here. So that's something I'm going to get started on as well. I also, because I had cut out, I had rubbed her original pattern with crayon on Christmas wrapping paper, y'all. I decided to go ahead and use this white fabric I bought at Ping's. I'm gonna make a graphic for Ping's and a sound effect for Ping's that I thought was beautiful, but I know me. After I wash this a couple of times, this fabric is gonna start to get dingy. And so I had bought quite a bit of it, and it has a stripe on it, which really helps with the grain line. So I started to cut out some of these pattern pieces in this to have a ready-made muslin. This pattern is exactly, it's a muslin for Sarah's body. This dress works on her. She doesn't have to be here for me to make the dress. It's fairly simple. It is super cute on her. Even the back, because we both have a little scoliosis in our family, and she got it and I got it. Not enough to give us any pain, but enough to give us a little sway in the back, a little tiny bump on the shoulder, on the yeah, between the shoulders and the back. I don't know what that part's called. Anyway, so we have that. So that pattern is perfect. It's worth it for me to make it in muslin for her. Because if I find a piece of fabric 4 yards or less that I think is cute, I can work it. Now, a reason why you need to talk to your fellow sewers and commiserate is when I went to sew this, cut out the skirts for my reversible dress that I made for Sarah, unfortunately, it is it's a 3/4 full circle skirt. And when I went to go do it, I realized I did not have enough of that tissue Ankara. It's not really tissue Ankara, but it's super thin. But I'm pairing it with full strength Ankara, all right, to be reversible. And so I was headed out this morning to go to Ping's one more time to buy another 2 yards of the skirt to make the front. And I was talking with my sewing compadre, Linda, and we were talking about it, and I said, perhaps I can cut it on the bias. If I cut it on the bias, if I open it up, because I've cut out many others, open it up on the bias, perhaps it can fit in the 3 yards. Like a charm, like a charm. So I'm a advocate for talking to your fellow sewers and working things out and getting ideas. So now let's talk about my sewing haul. I got 2 new patterns in the mail this week. When McCall's had their sale a couple of weeks ago for $3.99 or $4.99, I'm not exactly sure. It was an online sale, but I got this leisure set, this McCall's leisure set. It is McCall's 8261. It is a romper with a robe. I liked it because it had shorter, full length, shorter robe, full length robe. Now, leisure wear was a huge hit this fall, and I don't think it's going to go away. And I think it's a really safe thing for me to make as gifts for my family. Matter of fact, my son's birthday is on the 25th. I really need to see about making him another outfit. According to my daughter-in-law, he lives in it. And so I need to make him something maybe for summer. Springtime Houston weather. So he has something else to leisure in. But you're going to be seeing this a lot for next Christmas. Now, I have this 2 really strong graphics that I got for Sarah, and I have the navy knit, the kind of knit that you see at, what used to be my favorite store. The name will come to me, but I bought a ton of these, the traveler set from them. Oh, what's the name? Oh, we're not even going to do that. But I'm going to test out. I already have I think I have more than 7 pieces. But I'm going to try out this McCall's pattern for Sarah and see how it goes. And that's the only new thing I'm going to try out with this challenge. I also bought M7969. Now, I really like, this is a brand new pattern, I believe, and I really like how it comes down on the side. Let me see if I can get you to see how that's cut. All right, I think that might be a really good pattern for, oh no, this isn't the one that goes on this side, but I think I'm going to try this out, and if it works on Sarah, I'm going to make her some of those. She's fully busted, so the crisscross, I'm going to try it out. But those are the 2 patterns, McCall's 7969 and McCall's 8261 that I got in the mail this week. Now, the only other thing I got is I went on moodfabrics.com. They have a whole slew of free PDF patterns, and I hadn't been on in a few minutes, so I went through and found some things that I wanted to make. And I love a PDF. You know, I'll throw on a video and put that thing together. I use all the scrap paper we have in the house. It's taken me 3 years, but I actually now have to buy printer paper because I have used every single piece of paper that was in the house that had a blank on the back of it. So that's it for this week. I am geared up and ready to sew. Next week will be my makes video where I will show you my Chanel coat and everything else that I finished in the month of January. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good month. I hope you're enjoying these. Let me know. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments. I have found, well, I didn't really lose my sojo, but I don't know, after the holidays, I wasn't really, I was continuing on, but I'm excited again. Thank you for the challenge, Sarah. That has really done it for me. Take care. Keep making. We'll see you next Friday.